Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody, let's take a look again on the cryptocurrencies. Today we're also happy to announce that new fundamental report on the Bitcoin market and the cryptocurrency markets been released in our blog on the ForexPeaceArmy.com, so you could read the fundamental report for October. There we have tried to take a look at the anticipation of the Fed pivoting and discuss on a degree on how it is really coming to the point, that Fed is coming to the point, and what we could expect on Bitcoin market. This is the first subject. Second subject, we just keep an eye on the sentiment on the market. We could take a look at the analysis from the Glassnode, from the Arcane, from the Bitcoin Look Inside analysis companies, and just creating the sentiment what market really expects. And you will see that sentiment in recent months have changed really drastically. This market really hoping for reversal. And we have made the conclusion concerning how this reversal could be real or not real in the current circumstances. So I hope this will be a pleasure for you to read it. So because it contains a lot of interesting stuff. Now take a look at the short-term picture on the Bitcoin market, starting from the weekly chart. Here we actually do not have something really new. Last time we discussed the possible double repo pattern that actually was signed by our forum member. We have made some discussion on the subject on the forum. You could read some threads concerning mostly in the Bitcoin videos on Thursday. So we discussed this subject. And we talked about the possible how this double repo is real. So from the technical point of view, as we said, we have no problems with the shape, but we have problems in the background. And from the point of view of the position taken, especially if you trade on the weekly chart, theoretically you could try, but this will be some kind of the wild card. It's just because you have shape, you have confirmed double repo. So if you take a look at the MA, you will see that here we have to close above the 3x3, and from the technical point of view, you have perfect placement. Is because market stands very close to the lows, so you have ability to place relatively tight stop, at least in the scale of the weekly chart. That give you an advantage. That's one on the technical side. So from technical side, this is really great, but from the fundamental point of view, we see a lot of problems to show the upward direction currently on the Bitcoin market. First of all, is concerning Fed turning point, where I do not think that it's really already is coming. Second is because Fed has accelerated with the reducing of its balance sheet. So in last week we have approximately 20 billion have been sold in mortgage-backed securities. Additionally, they have had a bit more on these treasuries, and mostly they have completed the tightening plan for approximately 60-65% from the promised 195 billions. They have sold approximately 160 probably. So and the tightening of the liquidity is hardly will be positive sign for Bitcoin market in the near term, especially on the ground on rate hike and probable hawkish comments from the Fed. So let's see what will happen, but from that standpoint, there is some tricks exist that really could turn this double repo to the failure if market will show downward direction. Now let's take a look what we have on the lower time frame. On the daily, market has completed so-called guardless triple to sell, although it is not pure the guardless triple to, because we have this spike, and this spike is below this A point. But we just agreed yesterday, last time, that we will consider still this ABC reaction is create some agreement around 21 area, and here we have kind of the pattern. This market now is turning to the downside. Most interesting stuff stands right now, of course, on a lower time frame. recall on the follow time frame chart we have this consolidation. It has been broken, and initially you could see that, well, at the first glance perfectly market retest this border, shows bounce up, but take a look what's going on right now. Market has no ability to keep going higher and complete the 1618 pattern by far. So it seems that, well, at least it is possible that market will return back down. Here, guys, watch for these lows, this one. If market will break it down, just forget about taking the long position. It will be downside continuation right back down. So breaking of these lows just finalizes the fake breakout and just acknowledge the failure of the market to proceed higher. So you can see market wasn't able to proceed even to complete the 2161-618 area. Although OP target of this ABCD pattern has been passed relatively fast. So it was somewhere in this area, market already was standing above the OP. Retesting this support, turning up, and now is dropping down. So for the bears, the signal point is right there. For the bulls, if you still would like to take the long position in anticipation of possible hitting of the XOP target, well, theoretically it is possible to do, but these lows also will be important to your position as well. Unfortunately, currently we can't suggest in what pattern market could complete the XOP, because this is definitely will be not the butterfly, just because this top stands above this one, and we can't count on the possible butterfly. This is also not the 3 drive, because this is not the 127 difference. Correspondingly, something different should happen, or here we will see just the failure of the bullish context. Personally, I'm not really skinnating too much with considering taking long position here, but as you know, we are coming really tough week. We have a lot of data, and everything is possible. Maybe by the external driving factors. If, for example, non-farm pros will show the strength, that will just free the hands for the Fed for more hiking, and they even could suggest another 75 basis points move in December, although currently market anticipates 50 basis points in December if this really will become truth. So Bitcoin also could just show the collapse, and vice versa correspondingly. So within external factors everything could happen, and we unfortunately can't control it. By the technical picture, I would say that the bullish situation, bullish scenario is still valid, but it shows really some signs of weakness. And with this combination, with this minor wash and rinse on the top, personally I do not want to consider taking the long position by far, and would better to take a look at the possible downside breakout, return back in this range, and thinking about taking the short position in current circumstances. We will see.